Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, so there's gonna be a lot of annoying things that you're gonna hear, and honestly, if you care to watch the video, you're gonna have to deal with them too. One of them is I'm gonna say like I just did, and I noticed actually in editing this video that I said like in the first few seconds. I said like about 6 to 7,000 times, which is really irritating. If you listen really closely, you can actually count all of them, and it's terrible. So I apologize for that. And I apologize for saying just now, and I apologize for having just apologized 3 times in a row. Another thing you're gonna have to hear is that's the sound of my keyboard, which is horrendously loud. It's a mechanical keyboard, so it is really quite loud, which is kind of nice, and it kind of sounds like a train that goes clickety-clack down the tracks, as trains do. But I could understand why that might not be really desirable to hear in the middle of a video, and in the future I have like a different keyboard I could probably substitute in instead of the clickety-clack down the tracks that you're going to hear throughout this whole video. And I apologize for that. Kerbal Space Program is a game where you have to press a lot of buttons to make things happen the way you want them to happen. So please try to bear through it for this video, and I'll try to do better next time. But for now, enjoy this video. Thanks! Hello? Hello, I'm Ryan. This is Kerbal Space Program. Today, we're going to be colonizing Kerbin, which I know what you're thinking. That's not exactly necessary, but here's the thing. Kerbin has like such a small amount of occupation. There's just the Kerbal Space Center and then like oblivion beyond that. And that's always something that has really bothered me. So we're going to make a colony. Don't want it to be too close to the KSC. For whenever you're like trying to take off, if there's like a ton of things built up around the Kerbal Space Center, it has to load in for like a super long time, and that's a place you go to a lot, so you don't really want to have hundreds of parts just like laying on the ground. So we're gonna go to the mountaintops that you can see from the Space Center, but they're far away that things won't actually load in. This vessel here is 105 parts, which is not terribly many. I mean, most of it will be destroyed. I'm not going to fully explain what all of it does right exactly now, but there is a rover here, and then this is a thing on the front, and this is a thing on its back, to fly it to the mountains. And we're going to try to parachute down, and we've loaded it up with the OG3 of Kerbinauts, and we're just going to go straight into it. Because why delay? I had the option to like show you me building this, but I find it really hard to think and talk at the same time. And most people do, which is why they tell you to listen more than you talk. And so I decided to just build it, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, oh my god, this is steering. Steering is inverted, which is not a great start. Oh jeez. No, it's not. It's not supposed to go down like this. Oh, the wheels are coming off the ground. Oh, okay, okay. This is great. No, this is great. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Everyone's fine. Look. Oh, except Jebediah, which is awkward. Ah, great. Bob and Bill are gonna be stuck with survivor's guilt. After that horrendous crash on launch. This wheel is still okay. Right here. Can't get it to go. It's not blocked. Oh, it is going. It's trying its hardest, but it can't drag those 5 other wheels. Let's just try again. Great! This is our very first attempt at taking off. It's amazing, really, how this goes. What a wonderful game where, oh my gosh, why is it's turning so little? That's not supposed to do that. Oh, you know what? It's hitting that wing. Yeah. That is just some idiot designed that wing. Jeez Louise. Who would put a wing in such a position? Notable things about this aircraft. The engines are angled down slightly because the center of mass is like about here. And if this was just like going straight over the center of mass, the whole thing would just tip forward. Pretty dramatically, actually, which I don't know if you've ever seen a plane take off and like go into flying, but they don't flip over dramatically and explode. Usually. Why is it turning like that? Come on! Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! I can't believe it. Oh, that was... Whoa. Wow. Okay. Things like this happen. What can we do to combat this issue? Let's just crank that up. Let's get like a ton of deflection, like just really get up off the ground. Maybe get to a higher speed before pulling up, because it kind of seems like when we go to pull up, we just like get up a little bit and then fall over. We need to turn this down because the roll is like way too frickin' high. Oh my god, it's going way off to the left, like for no really understandable reason as far as I can tell. Okay, we're gonna get going to a good speed. Once we hit like 100, we'll pull up. Oh, no, it's coming up on its own, so we'll just pull up. Okay, great. Fantastic. Gear up. Beautiful. There really should be a sound for that. The sound you heard was my voice. Which is a little unprofessional, I'll admit. But we're doing it. Jebediah Kerbin is having the freaking time of his life. Wow, this is a really good view. Like normally... Oh, that's an antenna for the docking port. Interesting. Normally with this, whatchamacallit, this capsule, this Mk1 lander can, might be what it's called. You can't see anything because like the top of it, the rocket's up there, and the bottom's down there, and you're usually going forwards or backwards, so this sideways view isn't really useful. But it's kind of useful now. We should actually control from here so that our nav ball makes at least an ounce of sense. I mean, I'm sure to most people it makes 0 sense in any situation. And we're going to line up. We're going to try to land on that kind of flat bit. I think that would be a nice place for a colony. I think you could drive a rover around there for sure and like walk around and maybe like use a rocket to like drop in a base-like thing. And potentially even like a super ambitious plane landing on that very small area of terrain. Wow, this is gonna be great. What's the view like in here? Oh, Bob's not enjoying the plane ride, which is a real shame because it's going pretty smoothly. You see those spinning? Like if I hold B right now, will that like? Oh yeah, huh? I stopped them. And if I press W, they start. Oh wow, okay. They're controlling it from just in this room. There it is. Okay, we got out of that view. We can go back to... Oh, it's a really close view of that chin. It's gonna be okay, guys. Although, even though it's gonna be okay, let's just chance it all on time warping like 4 times, just so it can get over sooner. I mean, this is a very sturdily built vehicle. As you can tell by the fact that I'm warping 4 times right now, and it's not like wibble wobbling or like wigging out. I mean, it's doing that right there, which, believe it or not, is this engine like kind of going into that part right there. And for some reason this right engine more than the left engine. But that's fine. It doesn't bother me. We're going to keep it going 4 times. And just admire the views. We've got an acceptable speed. Oh yeah, I haven't really explained how this works at all yet. I have an action group set up that when I press 1, these flaps will deploy, so they're going to go like as high angled that way as they can go, and this decoupler is going to decouple, and the goal of that is for this whole upper part to like pull away. Like when that goes up, this whole thing will fly away like that, and decouple from this, so it'll drop this whole thing. And then I'm going to stage right here, which will activate this decoupler, which is attached to these landing gear and these fins up here, which of course I will not need to rove around on the ground. They're really just for flying, for just a little bit more pitch control. And then what happens? Oh yeah, these parachutes are the next stage after that. And I won't deploy them immediately because I want to kind of just let it fall, just to make sure it's going to land in the right area. And you can kind of control like how far this way you land by when you deploy your parachutes, because they create a lot of drag, even when they're not fully deployed yet. So I will be doing that, and then we'll just go from there. I might do a bit of cutting, because it takes so long to get over here. Oh, jeez Louise. I mean, it's very likely that most of our visits to this place, I won't even show the transit, because it's not exciting, and, like, doing tricks is really unnecessary in this situation. I mean, can I do an aileron roll? That thing that everyone calls a barrel roll, and some people are, like, super offended that they call it that. I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much, but I do happen to know that it's actually called an aileron roll, which is what these things are. These are your ailerons. They're on the edge of the wings. They make you roll. I think that's why it's called the aileron roll. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. I'm pressing 1. Boom! Oh, they deployed the wrong way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what... Oh, that just destroyed some solar panels. Jeez Louise. Okay, now we're gonna drop that thing, which did work, without explosions. And parachutes. And where... I can hear the engine going. Oh, look at it. Majestic. Sailing away. Oh my god, it's coming back. No, it's just going in a big circle. It's not going to hit us. We're just getting it. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. That got so much closer than I ever would have anticipated it getting. What did we lose in that fiery crash? I think just... Things really making me nervous now. I think it's going to go way under us on this next pass. Yeah. It's going to hit the mountain. If not this time around, for sure the next time around. Anyway, I think all we lost were batteries and some solar panels, and we have a ton of batteries. Oh. And we have 2 solar panels. Like, here. We have 8,660 units of electric charge, which is far more than we'll ever need. There's, like, a lot of battery stuff going on up in here. And there's a probe core, like, inside of where those batteries are. So even when everyone is, or, like, when there's no one in this thing, you'll be able to drive the Rover. Okay, we're going to put the brakes on so we don't start sliding as soon as we hit the ground. We already have 2 broken gear, but that's okay because Bill is a highly trained engineer who can repair them. Oh, gear. Oh, jeez. I hope that gets down in time to soften the blow. Okay, there were explosions. You can use this to actually look at. You press F3 to open this. Okay, so this is like 9 minutes and 29 seconds. That's like 40 seconds before just now. I'm not great at math. I guess it's more like 58 seconds, maybe? 48 seconds, sorry. Anyway, that was the plane thing that was zipping around. That time was when it was crashing into the ground. So this landing gear and stuff, we don't need to worry about that. Wow. Okay. The collision that we just watched, like 6 seconds ago, we lost 2 micro landing struts. They were overstressed and destroyed. But that's okay, because now that we've actually landed, we don't need those things anymore at all. So it's fine. So we have the brakes on. We're not moving. We are vaguely moving, which just really bothers me deep down. But it's okay, I guess. So we're going to have Bill get out. Automatic activate a hatch? What does that mean? Automatic EVA disabled. Activate a hatch. So we can just EVA Bill here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that worked out fine. Oh, crud. Is he going to be able to get back up on this? Oh, this is terrible planning. Jeez Louise. No, I think he will. I think we can find a way. Repair that. Oh! Wow. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. Oh no. Oh, good grief. Oh my god. Someone, please. Are the brakes not on those 2 wheels? Why is it... Oh, jeez. Why is it doing this? Oh no, he's gonna go under the whole thing. Nope, he's just standing tall. He's like really good core muscles, like holding his whole body up. Just really wedging himself in there. Okay, run. You can outrun this thing. It's not sliding very fast. So I guess it's just gonna start sliding even faster when I repair these wheels. Oh, it's like getting destroyed because when I repair it, it's like appearing in the ground. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Was this one destroyed before? I didn't think it was. It might have just gotten destroyed by the wibbly wobblies we just encountered. Well, I gotta say this is pretty frustrating. What happens if we like turn the brakes off? Can we like back down this hill some? And maybe being on a flatter surface will make repairing easier. We have no steering right now. Because the only two wheels I set to steer are the front wheels, because that is how an actual car would work. And my experience with Rovers is when they're going very fast and they start steering with the back wheels, they just kind of like roll in this ridiculous manner that's hard to do anything to prevent when you're steering in that way. Which would make sense if that was the... Why? Why? Please. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it's rolling away. Oh, the brakes weren't on. Classic forgetting the parking brake mistake. Okay, it'll be easier to move this guy than to move the whole Rover. Oh, that wheel just broke. The whole thing just spazzed out and that wheel broke. Alright, well that one was actually off the ground, which made it really easy to repair. I know. It's a hard job. I've seen some of the missions you've gone on, though, and it's definitely safe to say this is the hardest thing you've ever had to do. Oh, you can press F to... Oh, wow, that's so nice! Okay, great. We repaired... Fuck me. We repaired all the wheels, multiple times, some of them, and one still has the fucking nerve to be damaged. Alright, as a bit of a relief, we're going to eject this parachute thing, because now that we've landed, we don't really need it, and I have it all rigged up to fly away real gentle-like. Oh, look how cute that is. Okay, it didn't actually clear the Rover. That's fine. Oh. I mean, it was supposed to be really gentle. That was actually somewhat violent. Fantastic. Bill's gonna get out again. It's fine. The automatic disabled. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I actually fully rehearsed this before starting to record, and oh man, I did not have nearly the amount of problems I'm having right now. I guess I didn't really have people in it to try to repair the wheels. Why? Okay, just stay like that. We sacrificed the second wheel over here just to get the one we just repaired working. Why? Why does it do this? Do we need like softer springs? I mean, that's something we'd have to set in the assembly. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's it. We're gonna put softer springs. We're gonna put lower dampening. Because I set them kind of high for this because I thought that would help it be more stable. And it's very likely that maybe I just shouldn't have messed with it at all. We're just gonna put these to the normal values one, so I guess that's what we fucking need to do. Is that it? Is that good enough? You gonna fucking shit yourself this time? Or not? Huh? What? Oh my god. This, like, symmetry is all screwed up, too. I have no idea why it's done this. Please, just give me the big ones. Yeah. Oh man. These are frickin' huge. I love it. They're sturdy as all hell. Oh no. Oh. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna have clearance. It's gonna be like really strong. Oh man, I would fly in this thing with those. Oh, 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 oh. It's close enough. I can work with that. No symmetry because that's ruined on this vehicle somehow. It's not like a bug in my game. It's not some weird mod I have installed in, as far as I know, because it was working when I built most of this thing. You may notice it is actually symmetrical for the most part. Alright, if you see me take off here, and then suddenly I'm flying over the mountains, it's because the whole transit flight was super uneventful, and I cut it out, because I wouldn't want to watch that, and, through that, I'm just going to assume that you wouldn't want to watch that. I forgot to fix this freaking tail fin. Good grief. Okay. Alright, we're going to level out. Yeah, this is working. Oh, jeez. No. No! No! Okay. It's fine. And now it's just going to cut to me being over there, because it worked. Oh jeez. Okay, steering. Oh my god, steering while time warping, not worth the risk. Oh Jesus Christ! Why does it? Oh, I forgot to. Okay, okay. These need to just chill out. We don't need that much roll control. We're not gonna do another barrel roll. That was a lot of rhymes. Test, sound test. Mid-video sound test. Can you believe that? What a fucking unprofessional piece of shit. Alright, that's enough time warping. Here we are. Final approach. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be final approach. If we need to wave off the whole landing, that is an option available. This thing flies so smooth. It makes me really happy, actually, how well this flies. I mean, I don't really expect this channel to be like purely gameplay. There's going to be some tutorializing for sure, because I've seen far too many people playing Kerbal Space Program without really knowing how to make planes work or make anything do anything right, and God, it can be really frustrating. That was majestic as all hell. Okay, deploy that, please. Alright, am I gonna get hit by something? I mean, fairly close. That's not gonna hit us either, because it actually deployed the right way. For once. It's probably kind of wasteful to just let that crash into the ground. And now there's gonna be all that debris there. And, oh jeez. Status report. We haven't lost any wheels yet. We're going to turn on the brakes, just to be safe. Okay. Alright. This looks like it's going to work. We're going to point ourselves so that the front of the... Oh! Gear! Oh. Oh, this is going to be great. We're going to point ourselves so that our nose is going uphill. Because if we landed like sideways with these gear, like right in the middle, it'd probably just tip over, which is not what I'm going for. Wow. That was like 1,000 times better than the first time we tried this. And we're not going to have to do some like ridiculous set of trying to repair things. Wow. Okay. Let's put her down on the ground. Should we do this like one by one? Landing strut has wheel stress? Huh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's really a lot more sudden than I anticipated it being. What if we just do that? Oh, nice. Wow. Wow. We did something right. I'm so happy. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can go inspect, like, the debris and stuff. Oh, this is great! Alright, we're on the fly. Gonna eject these parachutes. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh no. Oh, that was really cool. Oh, we're going really fast, and I'm not looking where we're going. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're just gonna, drift over here. Inspect. Oh, both the engines survived. Wow. I mean, I don't know how in the world that happened, because if you've ever like been flying and like kind of hit the engines as you were trying to take off, they explode like immediately. But engines are like the most valuable part of the aircraft, so like to be able to recover those is real nice. Fantastic. Okay. Wow. I didn't even have anything planned. Oh, Jesus. We've done it. We've done it. But here's what's great though. We can act. Oh, no! Why? What if we do all of them at the same time? Are they all just going to explode, or is it going to lift us up the way? Oh, no. Oh, good grief. Okay, well, the idea there was... the idea was, like, you would kind of use the landing legs like a jack to lift the wheel up off the ground while you repaired it, so it doesn't just teleport into the ground. Oh, but it didn't give us any grief. Oh, we can reach that? No? Yes? Maybe? When it gets... Oh, wow, what a jump! Bill has been working on his vertical. Jeez. Alright, okay. So, we know not to try to deploy those. Oh. Are we really doing this? Why? Why are all of our wheels made out of paper? Who designed this? What's the crash tolerance on these things? I mean, they're not immediately, like, popping the way they had been before. Which is amazing, and I am going to attribute that to putting the damper and spring strength back to the settings they start at. Okay, alright. Oh, you know what? Let's just play it safe. Stop right here. Do a good old quick save. Because we're going to do some mountain climbing now. Yeah, I mean, the whole design of this thing, it's got like a real low center of gravity. It's got a very wide and long wheelbase. I mean, I guess it's kind of square, which is... I know, when you think of like dune buggies and stuff, they're a lot squarer than like your average car. As far as like length to width, I guess it depends on your dune buggy, of course. But I'm thinking we can get up there. I mean, maybe the main colony will be back down here, and like the vacation homes will be like all up there, which would be really nice. And if this rover or something very similar to it was able to regularly, like, maybe you'd have to zigzag some, like get up there to bring people to their vacation homes instead of having to like use a plane to get up there and land up there, which would be just terrifying. I think that would be really nice if we could pull off something like that. Also, if you've ever played a video game where like you're controlling a person and you're trying to go up a mountain and like it's too steep for you to just go straight up it, you've probably used this tactic I'm using right now of just kind of like zigzagging up it. Because while like if you look at this, like that angle is kind of steep, the angle of like going that way, like kind of cutting across it as I'm doing right now, and I'm going to have to focus on doing, that's a shallower angle that you can actually get up. And so, given enough time and shallow enough zigzags, you can make it up things that you wouldn't normally be able to go up, which is great. And oh, you can see like it's getting steeper right here, and oh man, it's a slope we can't quite handle. Are we like, yeah, look at that. So, if you don't know this, that symbol right there is the direction your momentum is going, and this thing right here, that's always like seems locked in the same place relative to like the GUI, that's where your vessel's actually pointing. So we're pointing that way, and we're going just a little bit that way, which makes sense because we're on a heck of a slope. And that's like okay. Here's the big issue. To zigzag in the game, like I was describing as a person, to start zagging in a direction opposing the direction you were just zigging, you would just kind of start walking that way, whereas in this thing, you're going to have to turn uphill and maybe stall out and slide sideways like a lot. Oh, we're doing it. Okay, that's great. We're going to be able to get up here, and we'll be like a good ways up. Like, look how nice and flat that area is. I mean, we were just driving on it, and it wasn't terribly flat. Oh, no. We're going to bottom out on this. Oh, we're going to bottom out on this if we're not, like, super careful. We're fine. This rover roves like there's no tomorrow. Great. Right. I mean, so that's a nice flat area. We could have like a house. I don't know how we'd get it there. We'd probably have to drop it out of a plane like we did with this thing. Which unfortunately in Kerbal Space Program mostly involves building a plane on top of what you want to deliver and then like letting that plane crash to the ground. I mean, you could have parachutes on it if you were like really devoted to not destroying the plane. But this is sandbox mode, so we don't really have like limitations on funds. So you don't. There's no like necessity to be like saving a bunch of money by recovering a plane. Um, so there's that, and we're doing it. We're actually doing this. I'm gonna cut out a lot of this because I'm sure most of what I've rambled about is not interesting. And this zigzagging takes a long ass time. Because I mean, if we could just go straight up that at like 5 meters per second, it would still take a while, and we're not going to be able to go straight up that. We're not going to be able to just go new. We're going to have to go like new, 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 and then will we? Oh yeah, you know what? We might. We might actually be able to just like go like that way. What is this thing doing? Okay, we're going to have to do a turn here because it gets really steep right here, and we're going to get on like this kind of flat surface. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like an intersection right there where this goes like that, and then there's a crease like there. Should be running. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to do the turn on this slope. Oh my god, we're going rocketing down the hill. Okay, that's fine. Just throw on the brakes and the driving forward, and good grief. Good frickin' grief. What if we try to go forward? That wheel is actually going in reverse. Oh no. Oh, you know what? Let's get crazy. Let's get absolutely frickin' wild. We use the slope to propel ourselves up this thing at a real steep angle. And then we can turn. And then we can turn. And then we can turn, please. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Give me oh. Oh yeah, I can drive down this hill really easily. Duh. Oh, right. I totally forgot. Jesus, oh, jeez Louise, I'm such an idiot. Alright, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna engage. We can't stop here. We are sliding sideways. What if we put the gear down? Are they gonna explode or are they gonna help? Oh, that's so nice. Okay. So, the final feature that I never tested and doesn't work was going to be these engines that push down to give you more traction. Because there's no fuel getting to that thing. Because I don't know if you're aware of how sheets of metal work, but liquid fuel and oxidizer cannot actually flow straight through them. And for me to, for whatever reason, think that that was going to work the way it's currently set up, I'm going to pin it down as just like an oversight, like something I just totally didn't think about, instead of just thinking that I'm some kind of massive idiot that thought that was going to work. That's how I'm going to write it down in my book, at least. I mean, you have your own opinion. You've seen my demeanor and how stupid I am in a couple examples here today. So, write it down in your book however you want, but I've got my story and I'm sticking to it. Can we do this? No, we're gonna go off the frickin' side. Why? I mean, it's not terribly steep. A car, like your average car, could go up that. Definitely. Alright, so I guess the vacation home won't be up there. We have a quick save down there. Like, it's about there. And so, I'm gonna risk driving down there like super fast, just for fun. Just really getting some speed down this hill. What happens if I deploy the landing gear while I'm going? I mean, maybe it'll be like a really nice braking effect. Oh my god. The rover stuck the landing. Bill, get to work. You gotta find a way to repair this one.